We're going to talk about using the net to, um, if you run them, you're going to come in under pressure point situations, quick points, serve and volley, chip and charge. Use pressure points if you're really down as a change of pace, to change momentum. And the third way is to draw them in. These are ways to use the net in your strategies. Okay, we have your basic point. This guy returns a lot of balls right down the middle of the court right here, and that puts him in a problem right there. Because if you get a middle ball, you attack. It doesn't have to be a winner. I like to hit this jab shot where you go corner. Not a clean winner, but it's not to force an error and get the same shot. I encourage students not to change direction. This defensive shot went back to the middle of the court. If it went to a corner, you have a chance. But by putting it in the middle of the court, it opens up too many options. The guy's stretched out, the guy moves in, the court's open, simple overhead to end the point. So if you're on the run, throw your ball to a corner to eliminate some options. When the ball's in the middle of the court like that, there's just too many options. The guy could go on forehand, the guy could go on backhand. Too much of an advantage. If he came in from the corner, at least you have an open shot, but if he's coming down the middle of the court, he has position on you, you're really in a bad situation. He had to hit a pretty good overhead to win the point. But that's what I like seeing my students. When you run them to a corner, the person's stretched out, you know they're going to hit a weak shot. Encourage your students to come to net to hit a volley or an overhead. I like chip and charge plays, but this guy did it wrong. When you chip and charge, you have to push him to a corner. You push him to the middle, there's too many options again. So he goes for a chip and charge play. He's committed, he's coming in. Got pretty decent position here. You know, he's going left or right. But the guy has too many options. He could have gone to the backhand corner. He went cross court. You know, it's when you put the ball in the middle of the court, you have to hit two volleys to win the point. One volley to open the court and one volley to finish the point. But this guy has too many options, and this guy's too good for that. End the story. But it's a good thing to use the chip and charge every now and then to throw your point off. Try to give you another option, you know. Get momentum back. Now, the opponent does something pretty cool and serves and volleys. And I was totally not expecting this. And neither was the guy, because look what happens. Since the guy did a runaround forehand, he's now out of position. And the returner, the serve and volleyer, as long as you hit the volley from the service line, you're in good shape. You make this volley to a short tee. If you go deep, the person has an advantage, but you go short tee, force the baseliner up and out of position. If he has a short tee, the guy had no play on the ball. If he had gone deep, the guy would have played the ball. Okay. So use it every now and then, change up pace, especially if you're up. And the last way to play a baseliner using the net against them, or for your value, is you force them to come in with your basic point, going corner to corner. The guy in the white shirt actually hits a really good deep cross, and he forces him to the alley. And by being forced in the alley, go to the green, the short tee. Because if they had gone red and you're in the alley, you'd have to go all the way over the other side to cover the cross court. So by keeping it closed, going short angle, you really limit the options of the other person. Because look what happens. Look where he ends up hitting the ball. Short angle. He's in the alley up. You got no choice. You got to come in. If he goes cross court back to the guy that points over, he only shot it down the line, and he tries to push it down the line, but it's just too hard. And now there's just too many options to defend. There's a lob, there's a cross court, there's a down the line behind him, and it's a simple cross court pass. So think about these net rules to add to your singles game.